This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Mustangs will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
And the Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. Design quarterback run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week.
Way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
comes back out on the field. He scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Cavazos. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Now they run a draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the court.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mustangs. He just sprints into the end zone.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He lets it rip. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
Returner is tackled down at the 26, and your SMU Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they look to the right. It'll be Smothers right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. SMU 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has... lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They're going to run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Motion now from the tight end. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the clock.
SMU Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll feed the back again. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
Using his legs. It's long. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
They'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
49, SMU 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's long. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on first down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Tight end goes in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's for the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, he makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game. And, Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Intercepted in the end zone. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Caught on the outside. It's long.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Quick catch over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score Arizona State 63, SMU 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sacked it to loss, back to the 6.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting them behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second down and long now from their own 6. On the run, it's long. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the toss play, runner moving left. Breaks loose at the 15. Breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, SMU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the point after is right down the middle. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
First and goal, SMU.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen?
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Arizona State 63. SMU.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away.
That's a kickoff.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
The returner is tackled down at the 13. And the Arizona State offense takes over. First and 10.
And back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Crosses the 25. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. A draw to the back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
With the score, Arizona State 63, SMU 20.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick pass. The catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Grinding away with the running game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Back-to-back deep shots. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Makes a quick grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Sun Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Arizona State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play now, running left. Defense gets him down, but don't take the gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now here's the toss play. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, SMU.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play to the outside. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a big gain. They couldn't produce enough of those plays when it really mattered, Doug, today.